Well, the people are being photographed because they're on the 100 most influential people list. So obviously it's almost like winning an award to be called one of the 100 most influential people of the year. Therefore, you want to take pictures that are pretty much celebrating these subjects and showing them for what they do, giving a little bit of a sense of time and place and what they're being awarded for.
I'm Amy Chua, and we're about to do a photo shoot with 2 live tigers. Very excited about this.
Amy was a challenge. The idea was to have small tigers in the picture, and when I saw photographs of these small tigers, I assumed they would be about a large house cat size, and she could possibly be holding one of them. I was told that the smaller one you can still pick up and hold, and when the tigers showed up at her house, they looked to me like pretty much full-grown tigers, at least one of them.
And not that they're going to, but they could actually eat a human being, the big one.
So it was quite intimidating to be sitting in front of a tiger, like 3 feet away from a tiger looking at you, and it was having the tiger in one of her daughter's bedroom put another challenge to it, in this confined space. But the tigers were in a good mood, so it all turned out well. Crazy world here, crazy world. Well, there was a lot of scheduling going back and forth, and initially we were supposed to shoot at sunset in the afternoon. It turned out he had a meeting planned for 5 o'clock today, so there went our sunset shot, and my main goal was to have a rooftop picture. So instead of sunset, we had to do sunrise, and with it come the challenge of a curfew that lasts from 2 to 5 in the morning. Therefore, we had to kind of sleep in the van in front of his house, which then turned out into a couch in his mom's apartment. And everybody was maybe a little bit sleepy this morning, having had only 2-3 hours on the couch to sleep and coming in on a red eye. But I think it went pretty good. In this case, it was important to show Wael's background. I wanted to give a sense of that we're in Cairo, that we're not in a random place, that we're in the place where the revolution took place. So to have a background that shows Cairo to some extent, and for the most part, making him look a little bit heroic, making him look like a leader that he is. He started the revolution, or he had a big part in it, and this issue is about him. Yeah, this looks good. We had a lot of different ideas, from live pheasants to drawings on blackboards. Well, Grant was a special experience because we went there the day before and he insisted on cooking for us, or having us be guests in his restaurant. And I have to say, it was a mind-changing experience to be eating in his restaurants. We've never seen food like it, and I've never tasted food like it. But it was amazing. The food was amazing, and he was fun to photograph. He was pretty much up for anything. Well, he cooks a lot of pheasant, and pheasants are just beautiful birds. So it made sense to have a pheasant in one of the pictures with him. Yeah.
Was it tranquilized?
Luckily he didn't poop on him. Birds are often known for having to go to the bathroom quite frequently. And he sat even on his shoulder. They're very scary birds, they're easily scared. But no, he was sitting on his shoulder looking in the camera, so you can't blame the bird. Well, in the end, a portrait should always be about the subject and be about the person you're photographing. So their mood and their expression is what carries a picture, and everything else is fairly secondary. If you have a perfect expression and capture a good moment, then the rest, is less important, and that's what you want to achieve.